So last weekend, I went to Tampa, Florida, or more specifically, I went to St. Petersburg, Florida for a business conference, and I brought my camera along to show you what I ate on this trip. I didn't film everything because there were times I forgot to film, but this was a business conference, which is different from other conferences I've been to in the past. I've been to other nutrition conference, which they always have a very, very healthy spread for us, and usually I don't have to worry about eating healthy because the whole conference already prepared us healthy foods. However, this was a business conference and I loved going to these because it helps me learn how to better serve my audience, and at the same time I get to meet people that inspire me, and it was such an amazing trip. But I know a lot of you also go to business conferences as well and don't know what to eat, and by no means was I eating perfect on this trip, but I also want to show you what flexibility can look like when you travel.
Hey everyone, we are at the airport. I'm going to Florida, Tampa for a business conference. So I wanted to record our trip and then also what I'm going to eat as well. I know a lot of you, may go on conferences and not know what to choose. So I just wanted to record. This conference is not food related, so that would be interesting. It would be business related, so I can, better serve you guys. But let me show off my luggage for a little bit. All right, so I like my CalPack. This is how I always travel. I love my base luggage, and then I have my CalPack here, and then I love it because it can just connect together. And then I have my Lena Bell here. She's so cute. My husband got it for me in Hong Kong. She's from Hong Kong Disneyland. I have a collection of the Lena Bell because I love Lena Bells. So I have a lot of keychains here. And sometimes I'll change it out depending on what I like. So I like Lena Bell. If you don't know who Lena Bell is, it's actually from Disney, but it's more popular in Asia, in the Disney parks in Asia. And she is one of Duffy's friends, and Duffy is actually Mickey's teddy bear. So look them up. It's pretty interesting. And then I have my coconut water with me. I usually like to drink coconut water or some kind of electrolytes on the plane because I get really dried out. So this is a good alternative to Gatorade. But if you want something totally sugar-free, you can also, I'm not sponsored by Element, but you can also do Element. However, I would be a little bit careful because it is pretty high in sodium. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, but Element is the only electrolyte brand that I've found that doesn't have any added sugars to it. But the sodium is pretty high, so you can do half a bag of this depending on how you feel. I also have my iPad with me on the plane. I usually download a lot of shows so I can watch it on my plane, but it's a red-eye flight to Florida, so I doubt that I'll watch a lot of videos. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll see you guys later.
Hi everyone, so I am at my hotel room and we're pretty hungry, so I just ordered some poke, and poke is such a good place to order healthy because you can get your lean protein. I got tofu, and then you can get brown rice or salad if you want, and then they have corn and all that good vegetables on top, so that is my lunch. The next day we had a hotel breakfast. So for the hotel breakfast, it really didn't have a lot of healthy choices. So all I had was some fruits and whole grain bread. And I know it wasn't the highest in protein, nor was it highest in fiber, but you just kind of have to make do when you are traveling. Then we had the conference, and it was cool because at lunch, they had a pretty healthy spread. It was cool because what they had was that they have a lot of different vegetables that you can have. I saw that they had quinoa, a lot of different vegetables topping like radishes, scallions, carrots, cherry tomatoes. They also had a lot of legumes like chickpeas, navy beans, and they also have some healthy fats like avocados as well. They even had edamame and some pumpkin seeds. They also had fermented vegetables, which is fantastic for your gut health. They have kimchi, and then they also have pickled onions, which pickled onions can actually help you lower your blood sugar. They had tuna, so if you like tuna, you can add that if you want some animal protein. For me personally, I always do plant-based proteins, but if you do want animal protein, you can also choose some lean animal proteins as well. A lot of times with my clients, I help them reverse type 2 diabetes by going on a plant predominant diet, but they can still eat meat if they choose to. So if you want to join us and work with my team to reverse type 2 diabetes, just book a call with us below in the description, and let's continue. They also had other options like tofu, chicken, and beef as well. Oh, I forgot to mention that aside from quinoa, they also have wild rice mixed with farro, which was super low in glycemic index. And this is my plate that I made for myself. I loaded it up with vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. So I made myself some bean and rice tacos, loaded up on a lot of vegetables. They have a green bean salad, which was amazing. And I added some guac for healthy fats too. And it was super fun eating with friends. Now the last dinner, we went out to eat. We went to this vegan restaurant. Now looking back, I wish I ordered some edamame, some seaweed salad to line my stomach with some more protein and fiber. But sometimes I have to accept that I am not perfect as well. But in this meal, we had plant-based dumpling. It was very delicious. It was in a chili sauce, and I had a tom kha ramen. As you can see in the video, it was a little bit oily. So I actually had them remake this, but I forgot to film the one that they remade, but it was a little bit too oily for my liking. What I really did like was their sushi. They had a plant-based lobster sushi. They have a caviar mushroom sushi, and they even have a tuna sushi, but it was made of marinated tomatoes. It was absolutely delicious. And my husband also got a plate of sushi as well. And this was what I ate on my trip to St. Petersburg, Florida. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, because I travel a lot and I like to film what I eat when I travel. So let me know in the comments if I should make more videos like these.